Fast, dependable, trustworthy, smart, and locally.
So you're gonna have to make this thing a relationship game, and I'm glad that that's the question you're asking. So I call it the proximity principle. So the proximity principle says this, Al: in order to do what I want to do, I got to be around people that are doing it and in places that it is happening. In this particular situation, nobody else is doing what you're concepting. So now it's about the places where that work is happening. And you're going to have to sit down and interview those people that you listed out. I think you're off to a really good start on the list. So you want to sit down with realtors. You want to sit down with other HVAC companies or tenants, and you know those guys. You're hanging out with them, having lunch with them, or you're picking up the van in the same parking lot as these guys. Whoever else you think is going to be your end customer. And then you go sit down and talk with them and say, here's what I'd eventually like to do. Now, I know you're busy, but you're not busy enough that you can't strategically, over a period of 4 to 6 weeks, have 4 to 6 meetings, or however long it's going to take. But you get the point. And you sit down with these people and go, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to offer this. Does this seem like this is of value to you? Because this is important for you, Al, to figure out, is this actually a viable business idea? I think that's your first step here. But if it is viable and you feel like, okay, enough people are saying, yeah, I could use an Al in my life to help me in this area. Now you know, okay, there's a market for this. This is viable. But you're continuing that process, adding 4 to 6 new people every 4 to 6 weeks that you're sitting down and having a face-to-face. Our decision makers in those spaces. You've got to get in proximity. You know the proximity. Start hanging out with realtors. Start hanging out with meet homeowners in your neighborhood. Start in your zip code of making connections with people and touting your service, and see who raises their hand and says, Anthony, hey, this is what I want to do. It's all about proximity, Al, and that's what you've got to do.
Good teaching.
I think people need to realize that when you've got an idea, that it is just simply putting yourself out there. Now, this means swallowing your pride, stepping into your fear. Pride and fear are going to keep you from putting yourself out there. But if you can step into those, then you're going to find that you're going to get good feedback. Anthony O'Neill, thank you, my man, for hanging out with me.
Thank you, sir.
Big fun. Thanks to Zach Bennett, who's sitting in for our James Childs today, and our associate producer, Kelly Daniel, and you, America. Thank you for listening. This has been The Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey guys, this is James Childs, producer of The Dave Ramsey Show. I'm excited to announce that we're now carried on 600 radio stations across the country. To find one near you, head to daveramsey.com/show.
Hey y'all, I'm Christy Wright. For years, I've been a part of Dave Ramsey's team, equipping women to make money doing what they love. As a certified business coach and entrepreneur, I'm all about helping women step into their God-given gifts, overcome fear, and make money by living their dream. That's exactly why I created our Business Boutique event. At this 3-day event, you will walk away with a plan for your business, and you'll know exactly what steps to take next. You will learn from the best in the business on the topics of marketing, sales, social media, pricing, budgeting, and more. I'll be speaking along with an incredible lineup of rock star speakers such as Dave Ramsey, Sarah Jakes Roberts, Amy Jo Martin, Megan Tampty, Emily Lay, Annie F. Downs, Dave Barnes, and more. We will give you practical steps that you can implement into your business immediately. Join us this fall at our annual Business Boutique event here in Nashville. Go to businessboutique.com and reserve your seats today.
W253CR Marion, now at 98.5 FM, and the legendary WGGH Marion.
Checkered Past Music Battle. I'm Mike Moss. The suspect in the shooting deaths of 5 newspaper journalists in Annapolis, Maryland, will remain behind bars.
Jared Ramos was just held without bail after a hearing before a district court judge. Trial. Mr. Ramos was arrested last night. DA
Wes Adams says evidence shows Ramos had planned the attack and blocked an exit to trap his victims. Brian Todd reports Ramos lost an IT job he held with the federal government.
The suspect, Jared Ramos, was fired, terminated from his job at the Bureau of Labor Statistics back in 2014 for security-related concerns. That, according to court documents that CNN has reviewed, he worked there as an IT help desk specialist, according to these records, and was terminated back in 2014.
President Trump today offered his condolences.
To the families of the victims, there are no words to express our sorrow for your loss. Horrible, horrible event, horrible thing happened. And you're suffering. We pledge our eternal support. This suffering is so great.
The Trump administration's request for the Pentagon to house migrants detained at the U.S. southern border and even help prosecute them is prompting concern about strains to the military. In Congress now, even some lawmakers are criticizing the move. Canada says it will begin imposing tit-for-tat tariffs on American items such as lawnmowers and ketchup starting July 1st. Canada vows to fight Americans.
Take me into your loving arms.
A part owner of Marvin Gaye's Let's Get On is suing Ed Sheeran for $100 million after getting blocked from a similar lawsuit brought by other copyright owners. Both lawsuits say the British songwriter copied parts of the soul classic for his Grammy-winning hit, Thinking Out Loud. I'm Mike Moss.
Do you have a retirement account worth more than $100,000? Pay very close attention to what I'm about to tell you. Gold is a better way. Gold, it's better. Better way to protect your retirement, a better way to grow your retirement, and better than everything you're currently doing inside your retirement account. My name is Adam Barata. I'm the founder of goldisabetterway.com, and I'm so certain gold is going higher in price and going to outperform stocks and bonds. I've created the world's first gold retirement protection platform ever built. If you have an IRA or 401k, I want to give you free access. Once you see this, you'll have no choice but to agree, and all you need to do is call for your special code. Call 800-900-8000. That's 800-900-8000. On a recorded line, you'll get a special code. You can join the site for free. No salespeople, no rigmarole. Just call 800-900-8000. Get your code. Get it now. Gold is a better way. Gold is a better way. Goldisabetterway.com.
This hour's news is brought to you by Michael's Restaurant in Johnson City.
Up-to-the-minute local information when you need it. This is a Southern Illinois News Center update.
Severe weather pelted southern Illinois last night, causing damage across the entire region. A line of thunderstorms that stretched across the entire width of the state swept through southern Illinois, knocking down trees, damaging buildings, and causing widespread power outages. Heron was among the hardest hit, with several buildings damaged, including the Save-A-Lot grocery store. Officials in Marion, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Pinckneyville, and DuQuoin reported trees and power lines were knocked down in the storm, while emergency personnel in White County said a tree fell on a house in Norris City. As of 6 a.m. today, more than 4,000 Ameren, Illinois customers were still without power in Williamson County. Power also remained out for more than 3,100 customers in Saline County and 2,000 in Jefferson County. The storm did cause at least one injury in southern Illinois. A driver in Franklin County was injured while driving in the storm. According to the Illinois State Police, 45-year-old Jack L. Stacy of Royalton was driving on Illinois Route 149, 1/2 mile east of River Road, when she was forced to stop in the roadway due to heavy rain that was causing severe visibility problems.